Welcome y'all, Swan Eagles 215 back at y'all with another video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah. I'm in the room without the great lighting. Bear with me, work with me. This is gonna be my post game / rant / why we lost to the Saints, to the who that them Saints. We had a lot of reasons why we lost that game, guys. For one, it was very important to get something going on the first drive. You know what I mean? And I felt like if we would have got some kind of momentum going, we would have at least been able to keep up with, not keep up with, maybe try to make it a good foot race with the Saints. We didn't do that. The first drive, we did a 3 and out. Sorry, straight 3 and out. The play calling was not there, but we also on defense, I think we made Drew Brees do a 3 and out, and I think they got a field goal. So we started off on fire. We started off looking like we was going to really have some stuff figured out, but as the game went on, we made a lot of bad play calling. There's so many different reasons why we just lost this game, guys. At the end of the day, the play calling, the injuries, that just in that pot has just killed us, man. We have no type of depth no more in cornerback position. It's like we just signing any Joe Blow that can try to defend somebody. We have a cornerback secondary that's full of practice squad people. Everybody's just coming off the practice squad, and everybody's coming off the street. They just regular Joe Blows. We don't have anybody no more for our cornerback position, which got exposed pretty bad. The defense, we didn't get Drew Brees at all. He didn't get sacked, and that was another big thing. Pressure. We did get some kind of pressure on him, but at the end of the day, we did not sack him. We did not sack him. He's sitting back there. Drew Brees only needs 3 to 4 seconds to get the ball off. How? I don't know. Jump pretty much on the. I'm jumping on both sides of the ball, so. Excuse me for that. Defense, I just seen a whole bunch of slants and straight go routes, run down the field. It was more so of a thing of, Jim Schwartz, some plays it just seemed like I said, the cornerbacks couldn't do nothing on slants. Sometimes they weren't bump and run coverage. That's what we've been asking for. Excuse me, that's what happened. We got burnt on bumper run coverage. A lot of it just was predicated to Sean Payton in the play calling. You know what I mean? I seen in post-game video conference. Well, I'm going to just say post-game conference from Sean Payton. And one of his game plans was attack Sidney Jones to test the hamstring. And that's what they did. And I think, it was just test all of them. These guys are who? What are their names? Nobody really knows. Douglas got hurt. Maddox got hurt. Our injuries are ridiculous this year. They were bad last year, but the list just gotten longer. Let me try to call what I know out. You had Tim Jernigan out. You got Matt Hollins out. You got Darren Sproles out. You got Jalen Mills out. You got Rodney McLeod out. That's just 5. You got Ronald Darby out. That's 6. You got who else? You had Jason Kelce out for a few plays. But we ain't gonna count that. Who else is out? Y'all can tell me who I missed, but that's like 6 players. I don't know if I said Matt Hollins, you got him out. With all these people out, it's hard to get the depth, especially at corner. Like, our guys that we have, if one would have went down, maybe you could have plugged one in. But when two, like Douglas, Maddox, Rodney McLeod, Jalen Mills, that's 4 people. Like, it's no way you can cover that spread of injuries. No way. You know what I mean? So, defense, they were working with what they had. Jim Schwartz was. They still did a horrible job. I mean, we're just depleted in secondary. Like, we done squeezed everything out. Like, you can't squeeze no more. Everything is out. And I just feel like, you know, from here on out, you know, hopefully down this line we will get healthy. You know, maybe we get Jalen Mills back. Maybe we get Sidney Jones back. Tim Jernigan will be back. You know, we need more people to start coming off this injured list and start playing in the game. You know what I mean? These guys will help out significantly. You got Tim Jernigan. You got Jalen Mills, which is not the best, but he can cover. Sidney Jones needs to hopefully come back. You know what I mean? We get some of these guys back, we might can do something. But on the offensive side of the ball, we have to block, man. Like, that blocking was horrible. And I think now it's more predicated towards the run. We need to run the ball early in the game. You know, some of the play calling, like I said, it was horrible. You know, Doug did a play action on 3rd and 2. Like, who does that? And you know a blitz is coming. The blitz is coming, so you do a play action? Go figure. Bad play calling, but, you know, like I said, shout out to the Saints fans. You know, y'all came in. Y'all did what y'all was supposed to do, and, you know, we can't really argue or fuss about what y'all did. You know, Alvin Kamara said they was going to whoop our ass, or they would have beat us, whatever, and that's what they did, you know. And, you know, hopefully we can get better. You know, Carson let a few balls sail on him. You know, he was throwing picks. He thinking he sees stuff that he don't. You know, he doesn't have enough time to really think. You know, he just is, you know, it's a first instant, boom, go, boom, go, boom. And it's not really a thought out strategic pass. You know what I mean? You know, he needs time, a little bit more time to observe. Does he hold on to plays? Yes, but that's his game. He's been doing it for a while. If he has a little bit extra time as far as the blockers, then he can make a play downfield. And that's what didn't happen. You know, they was in his lap all night. You know what I mean? Besides him rolling out, and he did a little better on the rollout. So, you know, shout out to the Saints. That was a good win. And like I said, you know, I don't know where we go forward from here, but we have a lot to work on, and we need some of these guys that's injured to come back. Like, you know, a lot of guys going to have to go next year, guys. A whole lot of people. But that's a whole nother video. In my opinion, a whole lot of people need to go. Coaches, players, they just got to go, man. I mean, we're trying to win Super Bowls. We're not trying to be the mediocre or the team that's not good, or, you know, like, you know, we want to be where we were at. And to do that, you got to cut a few things off and add a few things. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, we did I'm assuming we did our best with what we had. You know what I mean? Besides some of the minor stuff that, you know, we couldn't handle, far as like I said, you can't keep using injuries. It's the nature of the beast. But, you know, that's just how that went, man. Saints killed us. Good game. I don't have nothing to say. Some people expected it. Some people thought it might be an upset. But, you know, turned out it wasn't. So, you know, I will be putting out another video. I got some other content I will be doing probably today about some other things, and make sure y'all check that out. But I'm out. Make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. It's easy to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, man. Ring that bell for the notifications when new live streams. and when these new hot videos drop. Twine Eagles 215 signing.